Never miss another live stream again. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and click see all notifications. What's the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? It's your boy Ed Honcho. Yes, I'm still talking like this. You're a Houston homeboy. You're a Houston homer. This is a Sauce Sports special. If you're not familiar with Sauce Sports is a Houston, Texas homer channel. So that means we're talking all sports, but only Houston. So with that being said, let's just get in it to win it. So today we're talking about the 5 fucking factors to finish. If you're not familiar with the 5 fucking factors to finish, well, it's something I started last week against the Baltimore Ravens, and maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe it was a bad luck thing, but hey, we're going to keep it going. We got to make a shake. So we're going to get into the 5 fucking factors to finish, and it's going to be the 5 things, the 5 keys that the Texans need to follow to try to come out with a victory this game. And if they follow these 5 fucking factors to finish, then they will finish with a motherfucking W. So with that being said, hey, let's just dive in it. All right, so the first factor, no, I'm not going to do the voice through all the whole factors. That shit is fucking annoying as fuck. I don't see how people can do that. But anyway, the first factor is we got a fucking short leash Savage. You know, they've already said that the turnovers will dictate his situation, and it's almost likely to happen. I mean, he leads the league in the shortest amount of time with the most fucking turnovers. It's ridiculous. You know, it's like the opposite of fucking Watson. You know, Watson came in a short amount of time, led the fucking league in touchdowns, and then, you know, this is what we get in return. You know, the football gods giveth and they take it away, or Savage giveth and taketh, then they take it away. The defense taketh away when Savage giveth, whatever you want to say. But the first and foremost, we got to short leash Savage. If he gets out there and he's playing bad early, you got to yank him. Let Yates out the gate, man. We can't really, I mean, it's not like we have a whole lot to play for. A 5% chance to make it to the playoffs. Anything can fucking happen, but it definitely won't happen. It definitely doesn't help your chances if Savage is out there giving the ball away. And you might fuck around and pull a okie doke on us, play well the first half, and then, you know, get to goofing off in the second and give it away. Who knows, man? I'm just hoping that the dude come out, play well, give us the Arizona game minus the turnovers, you know, and there's going to be some other factors that are going to determine whether or not he causes some of those turnovers. And that factor will be mentioned in the second factor. Factor number 2. We're talking about Tom Savage and the turnover Tom domestic, you know, because there ain't no Savage in him. We need to talk about the line, and the line is there's a big liability to me. I think everybody else has been playing sufficient. You know, Suafilo does. We talk a lot of shit about him, but he does bring something to the run game. Giacomini, I think I just like him overall because he gets out there. He's a tough guy. He gets out there and fights. He goofs up every now and then, but he makes up for it with good toughness. But I think the biggest liability on that line right now is Kendall Lamb. Like, I don't believe he'll be. I'm not sure if he's starting. I know Davenport is injured, but that has to say something to you. One, for Davenport to surpass him and most likely be the starter. And then 2, you know, one of those plays last week, we saw that was on Lamb that created one of those turnovers. I just feel like when he's on the field, he's been a liability. We saw it against Jacksonville initially in the season. I just don't think he's a really good lineman. You know, they used him as some of the as a tight end, sort of, kind of as a blocking tight end a little bit last game. Maybe that's the role they can find for him, but they're going to have to find something to do with him. But I see him seeing a significant amount of time with all the injuries we have at tackle. So there's going to be a possibility that you see a lot of Lamb. And the more Lamb you see, the more opportunities that open up for guys like a Rakpo and some other guy, I forgot what's the other guy named that, to make plays, you know. And so that's an issue. That's a second factor we really got to consider. And that's something that we don't want to. Hopefully that, like I say, doesn't have to see a significant amount of time. But, of course, guys got to rotate. Guys got to get some rest because a tired lineman is just – you'd rather have a fresh guy out there. But he's still a liability. That's something that we have to consider, the second factor. But if he can play well, help to minimize the turnovers from Savage, you know, by not allowing free rushes and things like that, then, you know, we have a possibility. That improves the chances. Like I said, what I'm saying improves the chances. I feel like we're going to win anyway, so I'm not really worried. But that can – further signify the dominance that we will have over the Titans by not giving them the hope and belief that they'll have a chance to win by getting a turnover or something of that nature. So let's talk about the third factor. Yes, as always, or it's only been a second time, but the second week in a row, the third factor, Clowney's still coming. Y'all not going to stop Jadeveon Clowney the way he's been balling as of late. Nobody wants to see him. No offensive lineman, no double team. Nobody wants to see him. Quarterbacks are afraid. Mariota going to be shitting his pants. Once he see Clowney line up, he line it up all over the field. They're not going to know where he's going to come from, so it's going to be impossible to stop him. and with the return of some of the youngsters, and they're going to be trying some new guys out, some guys off the practice squad. Yeah, some rushers, so maybe they'll be able to get a little bit of push to help Clowney out some, you know. But you know, like I say, we're not saying like Reader and those other young guys aren't doing well. But you know, Clowney, it's just what he's doing single handedly. It seems like it's just he's a force on the game. So you have to know where he is at all times. Otherwise, you will pay dearly. You will pay severely. And we're going to talk about why Clowney is an even bigger factor when we talk about factor number 4, the fourth of 5 fucking factors to finish. Moving on to the fourth of 5 fucking factors to finish for the Houston Texans. we got to talk about mediocre Mariota, man. Mariota's not really an outstanding guy. And what I'm talking about, I want you guys to go check out Og Duck Scout. He finally released a video where he breaks down the quarterbacks in the AFC South, and it's very interesting, some things you should check out, and he actually makes some very good points about Mariota. Mariota's basically been the same guy he has since his rookie year. You haven't really seen any significant improvement from him, but against the Texans, he's even worse. You know, he's only had a couple of games against the Texans, but he's under 50%, has no passing touchdowns. If I'm recalling the statement, the stats correctly, like I said, unless I overlook something, because as far as I don't remember doing anything against the Texans. But you know, if I'm wrong, make sure y'all hit that comment section below. Make sure y'all the freshest motherfucking ingredients. If y'all ain't subscribed yet, man, you subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the notification button and all that other good stuff to make sure you don't miss the live stream. Make sure you don't miss no videos. YouTube be hating on your boy. They don't even want to show me love. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? But and fuck with that Kush then too while you're at it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with your boy Honcho. Anyway, but Mariota has been actually, you know, very mediocre against the Texans. And I expect that same thing to happen. You know, I think Clowney's going to put a lot of pressure on him. It's just, even though we're going to be, you know, they're going to feel like they have to get some kind of revenge, but they brought that upon themselves when they came out and they was stomping on the bull and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And really thinking they were doing something. I guess they thought this was their year. They were going to come out and clown, but you saw what happened to them. So they're going to feel like now they got to get revenge for some shit they started, and they're going to put Mariota at the heart of this shit. He's going to get his ass fucking lit up. Mariota might not make it out this game. I'm not wishing injury on anybody, but I think they're going to bring the pain on him because it's a rivalry thing, and I think it's something the Texans will still take personally. I don't know if Cushing's going to be there. They still haven't really stated, and so that's why I didn't make him a factor. But Mariota, blah, 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 blah. Mariota, you know what I'm saying, will not have a good game against the Texans. He never does. He never will. That's just going to be like that for the rest of his fucking career. As long as he's in the AFC South, he will never, ever thrive against the Houston Texans. But now let's talk about the 5th fucking factor for the Houston Texans to finish phenomenally and focused. Now for the 5th final of 5 fucking factors to finish phenomenally focused, forward, and for whatever else, you know what I'm saying? Add your own shit on there. But the hands of Hopkins, man, who the fuck is gonna stop DeAndre Hopkins? Like, tell me who on the fucking Tennessee Titans is gonna stop DeAndre Hopkins? Like, because if Peterson couldn't do it, Jimmy Smith and Brandon Carr together couldn't do it, and anybody else this year hasn't been able to do it, who, right? No. Adoree Jackson, he ain't even won it with Fuller. So don't really talk about a motherfucker like he couldn't handle the speed of Fuller. So let's not talk about somebody who's going to snag. Like, I'm not knocking Fuller's hands, and his hands have much improved this year. But we're talking about hands, the hands of the NFL. Nobody in the NFL has better hands than DeAndre Hopkins. I don't think there's a better route runner than DeAndre Hopkins. I think you may have guys who have a little bit more speed and a little bit more height, and that plays into their advantage. But as far as overall most talented receiver, hands down in the NFL, the boy got paid like it, and he's playing like it. Showed up, pulled up. All you got to do is throw it up. You know what I'm saying? Just throw it up. He going to go get that bitch. DeAndre motherfucking Hopkins. So in the comment section below, because I know there's going to be some hating ass Titan fans slide through, who do y'all got? Who the fuck y'all got that's going to stop DeAndre? And be realistic. Like, don't say no stupid shit before I whoop your ass like Andre did Finnegan again with y'all dumbass comments. So who do the Titans have that's going to stop fucking Hopkins, you could double team him. You got nothing for him. And like I say, with the emergence of Ellington and Braxton starting to play a little bit, man, so that's going to open those guys up. We saw Braxton getting some love last game. Hopefully that trend continues. But you still have to contend with the hands of Hopkins, and there's nothing that you can do. There's absolutely nothing that you can do to stop DeAndre Hopkins but go to church instead of watching the game. You know what I'm saying? That's about it, and pray on it. So with that being the fifth of the 5 fucking factors to finish phenomenally, forward, focused, not frivolously, you know what I'm saying? Let's wrap this shit up. So yes, that was my 5 fucking phenomenal factors to finish forward and focused and not frivolously, forever and ever and ever, Rick and Morty forever, all that other shit. But no, seriously, man. Before I get up out of here, y'all make sure y'all slide. I gotta remind y'all, man. Get the last of the OG flavor while you can, because I'm finna change it up. Finna start changing some designs and some things up. But make sure you get this OG Sauce shirt. This is the original Sauce Sports shirt. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going out of commission, man. It's finna be off the market. Today will be the last day for you to get this type of flavor. So, man, go ahead and grab that. Gonna be doing something different. And like I said, if you have the original OG Sauce flavor, man, make sure you send me a picture of you rocking the shirt, or just the shirt if you got it. I want to make sure I show some love to all the day one supporters, all y'all who've been fucking with the flavor originally. And then, like I said, I'm gonna transition things. I want to do it different in December, so we're gonna swap it up, man. I got a lot of changes I plan on doing with the flavor to make the flavor much more improved, and it's gonna be much more improved after we kick the motherfuckers Titans ass. But if you're a part of that fresh flavor, make sure you go to Stay Saucy and get that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're a fresh motherfucking ingredient. Make sure you comment in the motherfucking comment section below, because why I say y'all are fresh and fucking ingredients, y'all add flavor to the sauce, and I like to know how y'all feel. It ain't just about me spilling my guts and saying whatever the fuck I want to say and how I feel about my team. I like to hear what y'all have to say. I like to hear what you guys feel. I like to hear the pulse of the Sauce Nation, you know what I'm saying, and how y'all feel about the teams, you know, be it the Rockets, be it Texans, whatever it may be. But with that being said, this is the 5 fucking factors. I'm your boy Ed Honcho. I'm chunking up the deuce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool, and always stay saucy.